Amen. Thank God for another day. Yes, it is. It's not yesterday. It is today. And this day, we have another chance to get it right. You know, I think about the Lord and all He has done and is doing. We are living in some very troubled times. I watch the news and the wars and unrest, protesting in this country and out of this country. And it made me to begin to think about the situation that this world is in. And a lot of reasons. People have a lot of reasons to say this or that. I blame a lot on our leaders. Our leaders cause a lot of problems. Some by mistake and some on purpose. But it brought me to the lesson for today is irresponsible leadership. And I thought about that. And when I thought about it, I thought about what happened in the Bible. There was a time that there was so much going on wrong. Leaders have turned away from righteousness. You know, they got so that they started believing what we say today, their own press. They began to do things not for the people, but for themselves. They got to a place that they were more concerned about their own gain, how they felt. What can I get out of it? You know, there's some time that people say, well, yes, I'll do that for you. But we got to a place of what can I get out of that? And they don't see anything for them. Well, brother, I would, but on that day I have this to do or I have that to do. They're no longer concerned about the people. And they begin to slumber and to sleep. They begin to indulge in intoxicated drinks, and they begin to have party after party saying, don't worry about it. Tomorrow, we're going to party some more. You cannot continue to party every day and have anything substantial. There is a time for work. There's a time for labor. But there's always time to pray. Amen. So when I look at when the leaders of those days did what they did it for whatever reason they did, but they did it for themselves. Today, we have leaders for themselves. Or they'll get up and they'll say, this is for the people. My heart goes out to the people. But all this unemployment, all the things that's going on, we have billionaires. I'm not speaking of millionaires. We have billionaires that can fund any project that the people need. Amen. There's enough billionaires to get together part of their money for a rapid rail, high-speed rail. They could do it. What is it for them? We have come to a place now that people who have money, more money than they can spend, their children can ever spend, and they're holding it while we're suffering. You ask them why, they will give you, well, my political affiliation, and I believe in this. And I shake my head. They don't care about you and I. But this is not new. It's all in the Bible, where leaders took their eye off of God and began to worship idols. Yes. Begin to love themselves more than their neighbors. Mm-hmm. You say, well, where can I find that? Sister Jarman, Isaiah 56, 10 and 12. 10 to 12.
His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink. And tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant.
Now, and those were leaders in that day. Now, you say, leaders, who are leaders? Well, for example, it could be your president. It could be governors. It could be the mayor, bishops, superintendent, pastors, and even more so, head of household. They are leaders.
Amen.
They are leaders. And some of these leaders are not protecting us. Some head of household are not truly a head of anything but self. They will do something just to get a pat on the back. They can have a refrigerator in the house that's not even working. They'll take some ice and put it in the refrigerator to try to keep the food from spoiling instead of going and buying the family a new refrigerator. There are heads of households that are not even attending church and not even sending their children to church, not even talking about salvation. But they say, I'm head of what? So I'm not landing on the pastor. I'm not laying on the superintendents. I want to lay it where it is. Yes, there are some leaders that I wouldn't give 2 cents for. In every house of politics, there is. But you know what gets me through? It's one thing. I don't care if the mayor, the governor, the president, councilman, I don't care if the boss where I work at, supervisor, I don't worry about that.